to cease the questions, and we will go to the closing statements, which are 2 minutes each with no vote for each candidate. As a result of the coin toss, Ms. Hovey goes first.
Thank you. This election comes at a time when our community is struggling to maintain its identity, and the real question is, who do you believe will continue to make sure that will happen? I've been your state representative for 3 terms and have been an active force in our community. Prior to being elected, I served on volunteer boards and commissions. My opponent has not. I have negotiated with leadership on behalf of our towns so as to be able to have our needs fulfilled. I have sat at the table that makes the decisions and assured that our small towns are not overrun by large city interests. I'm known for being collaborative and in fact have been appointed to many task forces and committees by the governor and both the Republican and Democrat leadership. I have been effective. As your representative, I've had to balance my professional life, personal life, and public life, and I've done it with a 98% voting record in Hartford and a 100% voting record here in Monroe. Unlike my opponent, who has voted less than 41% of the time on local issues which affect her everyday life, and last year only voted 1 out of 6 times in the referendum. If she can't drive around the corner to vote, will she drive to Hartford to vote? In a recent article, my opponent said that politics is in her blood, her genes. Let me just say this to you. I never have considered myself a politician. My parents raised me to be a public servant, which is what I try to do each and every day. Serve the citizens of the 112. I will not vote for tax increases, and I will continue to ask government to do more with less. I am listening to you. I am amongst you. It truly is my honor to be your state representative, and I hope you will vote to re-elect me on November 4th, line 4A.
Thank you. Final statement, Ms. Mann.
Yes. Never, not once, in 6 years, has any legislation my opponent introduced ever made it out of committee. You can go on the General Assembly website and you can prove it for yourself. She's never had a seat at the table, ladies and gentlemen. I can go and have a seat at that table. Also, with regard to, I don't have any idea where she gets that voting record statistic, but you know what? If I've missed a budget referendum, that is my sincere loss. I lost my voice. But as worse is when Ms. Hovey misses a vote in Hartford because you lose your voice. On January 22nd, she was on a political junket in Europe while they passed the home invasion law, which was to make our homes safer after the Pettit murder. She wasn't there. She wasn't there to say Monroe needs to keep $200,000. Don't lose that revenue. She wasn't there, and she supported taking it away the year before. Once again, I have built strong relationships with the majority of the legislature, with the Attorney General. I have worked. When I say politics in my blood, politics to me means being a public service. Politics has gotten become a dirty word because people don't understand the sacrifices that people make to take these jobs. Again, I left a very well-paying job in Bridgeport because I think our town and the 112 is not getting the representation it deserves. And I want to fight for our community, again, where my children go to school and where I live. Again, I think the differences between my opponent and myself are clear. You have to be very careful. You have to listen to what she says and what the record actually reflects, the verified record. After watching this debate, if you still want any more information, you can feel free to contact me. All my contact information is on my website at www.mountforstaterep.com. Again, I'd like to thank the League of Women Voters for hosting this debate, and I look forward to speaking to you all in the future.
Thank you. On behalf of the League, I would like to thank the video production students and staff from Massac High School. I would like to thank the candidates, and I would like to thank you, the audience, for your attention. As you know, at this point, it is not up to them, it is It's not up to me. It is up to you. You still have a week to make sure that your family members who have not yet register in person. The mail-in deadline has passed, but you still have until next Tuesday to get everyone in your family and among your friends registered. And then, on November 4th, ladies and gentlemen, go out and vote.